Okay, so nighttime test on the 4K setting on the you're going to get the bloody phone now, the OnePlus Nord 2. Only had it a few days. Just been getting used to some of the settings and stuff. The software's a bit funky, I do have to say. The camera and the phone, all great, but the software could really do. I was a little bit disappointed. I had the original OnePlus all the years back, and I've had several OnePlus phones, and the software always used to be really, really good. But for whatever reason, they seem to have put a lot of stuff in hidden menus. Not really sure why. Because yeah, that was the main selling point. It was always quite straightforward. Quite straightforward and intuitive software. You could work your way around and stuff. And it'll be interesting to see how this actually comes out. I say because there doesn't seem to be a setting for image stabilisation. So if there is, it's on by default. The video test I did yesterday actually turns out that it's 1080p 30, which is what it was set to by default for whatever reason. Which didn't come out too bad. It's a bit weird actually, depending on what you look at. I mean, if you see how dark it actually is here, this is not really, really bright. So it's a bit of an awkward one. So it looks like there's like the football pitch floodlight on here, and it's just an ordinary street light. But on the screen, at least, it comes out as being extremely bright, extremely well lit. It's about 7 o'clock in the evening in Birmingham. The moon even hasn't come up yet, so it is actually very, very dark out. So yeah, I'm actually very impressed with the low light performance of it. So I'm just holding this literally just with one hand, walking along very uneven pavement. No gimbal, no nothing, so you're getting a true and accurate picture of what you could expect from filming under normal conditions. And certainly doing it in low light should give you a good indication of what to expect, because that usually, tends to sort of strand the camera a bit in terms of, noise and all the rest of it. So should be an interesting one to see how this one actually comes out, because so far it's a bit of a mixed bag for me, the phone. I thought it would be a lot better than it is. It's honest truth. It's a good phone. It is a mid-ranger, but it just doesn't. Last 2 years I've been using the Oppo Reno 2Z, which does basically everything this does. I mean, there's very, very little difference between them, apart from that one was only 4G, and this is 5G capabilities. Although around where I am, it is very spotty still for 4G coverage, especially on the O2 network. Where I work, you can barely get 4G, let alone 5G. You pull down around about 1.5 meg, and I'm not joking, on a 4G network. But when I get back over to home, where we're actually in a 5G area, pull down around about 260 meg, no problem. But yeah, at the moment, if you were with the fact that I had it free on a contract update, I wouldn't have been impressed if it could have paid sort of 400 quid for it, when again you can pick up the Reno 2Z second hand for around about 140, 150 quid now. Which is, a hell of a phone for the money. But yeah, just let us know what you think. It's very, very dark here, as obviously you can see. So let us know what you think of the image quality. I'll try to post some more videos over the weekend in better lighting conditions, along with some sort of photo samples. Seems extremely good in low light anyway. Man down to the I think it's a Samsung 50 megapixel sensor that's in it. No, sorry, it's not Samsung at all. Sorry, no, so it's a Sony 50 megapixel sensor. which does actually have extra tech, as it were, for low light. And I know that the MediaTek chips offer better features for low light. Because again, coming from the Reno 2Z that had the Helio P90, which had sort of dedicated night mode built in. One of the first to actually do that, apart from Huawei. So yeah, see what you think. Give us a like and subscribe. Anything you'd like to see us test on it, any info you want to know on it. Yeah, it's pretty much like that. I'm going to go home and eat my chips. Have a good weekend.